guys, it's me, Ruowen Huang. I couldn't help it, so I have to somewhat ranting, I guess. I have to come up and do an episode to share with you all what's going through my mind. Before I start, let me introduce myself. My name is Ruowen Huang. I'm an author, spirit coach, and also a psychic. Today, my topic is it really that hard to love yourself? Really, I mean, just, I hope any of you can just sit back and really ask yourself that question. Is it really that hard? Is it really that hard to love myself? I start to, it was pretty funny. The reason I have to come up and talk about it just because in the past, this month or even just today, I very often have clients come to me and wondering how come they still cannot find a Mr. Right? How come they still cannot find a Miss Right? How come they still cannot do the job they love? How come there are people around them still abuse them or do whatever? You know what I mean? Like, really, I really don't know what agenda I'm trying to achieve here. I feel like I'm actually trying to find a way to really, really eliminate my client. Okay, but I guess what's with me is I'm a little bit tired of answering the same question all the time. What I try to say is, it's very basic. I've been doing a lot of broadcasts to let you guys know everyone's universe sprung from who you are, what you are, right? Because whatever you think is happening to you, believe it or not, you are the cause of it. You are the one who attract them. Now let's talk about how come there are not many people out there know how to love yourself. Well, the answer is quite obvious, isn't it? Because I think, or I suspect, you don't really know how to love yourself. Okay, it's not your fault. I did not know how to love myself either. Because what? Guess what? We're living in a society that's so criticized. It did criticize everything we did, right? Since we were kids. It continued telling us what not to do, what we did wrong, how can we do better. So, how can we know how to love ourselves? Because we so used to be criticized, right? You can do better because, so-and-so did so much better. You could do better because so-and-so got A+. And you, only if you work a little bit harder, only if you do a little bit better, then you maybe have a chance to love yourself. But till then, you have no qualification to even appreciate who you are because you're not good enough, right? Hey, guess what? We're raised and brought up in this kind of environment. How will we know how to love ourselves when we come into adulthood? And guess what? The worst part is when we even have a kids, we treat our kids the same way. Only if you do a little bit better, then maybe I will love you a little bit more. It is kind of ranting because I am just a little bit fed up with, always answering the same question. Maybe loving yourself is just a crazy concept. Nobody knows what love yourself really means. Maybe, it's just something we never can achieve. But really, when you go on the internet, you look at everything else. What does people talk about? People talk about love. People talk about love all the time. Even the world, they love the humanity, love the world, love your neighbor, love the people you hate, love your enemy. I don't care. Love is so talk all the time, right? And how come we are still so confused how to love ourselves? Let me calm myself a little bit more. I feel like if I want to talk about love yourself topic, I'm going to talk about forever. And I probably talk with a lot of grouches too. The reason I have grouches, it's just who I am. Never mind me. But what I really want to share with you is, okay, maybe that just forget about. Let's just forget about love yourself for once. I just forget about how to love yourself. You know what? I'm not gonna tell you how to love yourself. I'm gonna tell you. Well, you love me even if I don't know you in person. I don't know you in person either, but I love you. But anyway, what I try to say is, let's put this whole love yourself, the slogan, put it aside. And then let's talk about something else. instead of telling you to love yourself, now I'm gonna ask you a different question. And if you have time, let's think about that. Are you the person that you always want to be? I'm not asking you to love yourself. I'm just asking you who you are right now. Don't tell me all the story that what happened to your past and, whatever caused you to become who you are. Let's put it all on the side. Now I'm going to really suggesting you, and then hopefully you guys can really take it into consideration is, let's say your life is really a piece of white paper that's nothing, right? Because really, people create future. We all know we create future. Let's assume my life is going to start from the scratch. I'm going to start from ground zero, and I'm going to really decide it. Guess what? I live half of my life. It sucks. I really hate it. And then that version of me, I'm kind of got tired of it now. I'm tired of people always walking over me. I'm tired of always being nice. I'm tired of always say yes to things when what I really want to say is no. I'm really tired of always taking care of things when I don't have time to taking care of myself. I'm really tired of always trying to be a perfect mom when really all I want to do is just try to be me. You know what I mean? I'm tired of always trying to pretend I'm normal when really my reality, I see every single thing people don't see in front of my face. You know what? I'm tired of that because I just spend the majority of my life living a life like I actually hate. There might be some part I like. Guess what? I'll keep those. But I'm actually living a majority of my life to be someone that I hate. Now, I'm giving you a suggestion. Let's say your life gonna start from ground zero right now. Let's forget about what kind of abusive parent you have, what kind of lousy child you have, how poor background you have, or things like that. You know what? I'm the center of my universe. I'm the leading character of my universe. I'm tired of people writing my script for me, by the way, but I'm kind of want to create my own life from now on. So guess who I want to be? Now I'm going to probably skim through all the people every movie I ever watch or everything I ever seen. I'm going to say, hey, you know what? I would like to become Angelina Jolie. Not that I want to look like her. I just want to feel equally confident as her. I want to be the person who can speak out. I want to be the person who can be so influential, or I want to be Oprah. You know what I mean? I want to be able to talk, and then so many people can hear me, and people can be inspired by me. You know what I mean? There must be some people you really like out there. I don't care. Whoever. Even if you want to be Charlie Brown, I don't care. Even if you want to be Snoopy, go ahead. Or Hello Kitty, go ahead. Whoever you want to be, I don't care. What I'm asking is, ask yourself, are you that person that you always want to be? If I give you a chance right now and you can just decide whoever person you want to be, who's that person's going to be? Like, what does he going to look like? How he's going to speak? How he's going to act? Now, after you decide all that, you come back, ask yourself, am I that person? Am I that person that I always want to be? Of course, you're going to come to me and tell me, no, I'm not yet. I'm not. There's no way I can. What I can say is fake it. Fake it. Fake it until you make it. I can, I feel like I'm fused by all the blood in my head or something like that. But seriously, I say this so many times, over and over in my episode. It takes 21 days to break a habit. 21 days. If you continuously acting like that person that you want to be, the one who is confident, the one who I can say no, it's going to be tough. No, it's not going to be easy. You're crazy. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be tough as hell. But guess what? You cannot win an Oscar without making an effort to be a good actor, right? So, put effort into it. Act like it. Pretend you are one. Speak like one. Now, even when you are sleeping, When you're sleeping, you have to pretend you are like one. Even you cut yourself in a really, really wimpy dream, you get up and slap yourself and say, would that person I want to be would ever dream like this? Would that person I want to be ever talk like this? This is going to drive you crazy for the 21 days. But guess what? It is going to stick. It is going to stick in you. I know I have to come down, right? I'm just so emotional in a way because I get fed up with the question. But what I try to say is it will stick. It stick to a point. If you want to know the time frame, the moment it start to replace your identity, I give you a very good time frame, 3 months. You fake it for 21 days, you will start to know the shifting. When it start to take over your identity, if you fake it every single day, 3 months is the magic number. It's a time you will start to feel that person, like you, the you that you truly want to be, seems to replace who you hated the most, who come with his huge package of the past, how I'm so incapable, how I'm so, big, ugly, how I cannot do it, I will never able to get it. You will see that change in 3 months. And I'm not even joking because how I know? I tested it over and over. So I can tell you, guys, loving yourself is really not a difficult task. It's not difficult. If I can break it down to a very simple sentence to you, it is every day you will act like, for now we're acting, you act like the person that you always want to be. You don't just look at TV and say, oh, I wish I can be her. You have a chance to be her. You have a chance to be him. It starts from the way you talk. It starts from the way you dress. It starts from the way you act. Everything. It starts with every little thing. If you want to expand, it expand to the thing you eat. The friend you will be with. Eventually, you change little by little. Next thing you know, you are her. You are him. You know what I mean? So it was only then you will know what it's like to love yourself, because it's a feeling like I cannot describe. It's not I can give you a reason like, well, why. Very often I have people come and ask me, well, I know I'm worth to be loved, but exactly why they love me. Now, let me put it in different perspective to you. When you love something, you don't need reason for it. We were raised in a society tell you there's have to be a reason to love someone or love something. You don't have to. Sometimes you can do the lousiest job of all time, but you love it. You love it. It doesn't matter. Other people doesn't love it, but you love it. You know what I mean? So those are the feelings you couldn't describe. Or sometimes you just, I don't know. I never seen you guys. I love you guys. You know what I mean? I don't know. And I don't have to know. You know what I mean? You don't have to be perfect so you can be loved. Sometimes when you are imperfect, you are so lovable. I don't know why. Because love don't need a reason for it. It doesn't need any reason for it. So it's only when you can love yourself without giving yourself any reason. Hey, you know what? I wake up with a messy hair, but I actually love it. I don't know why, but I actually love it. Only when you can come to that moment, then you will attract the right person. You will attract the right job. You will attract the right friend. You will attract the right thing because you create your universe. You know what I mean? You create your universe. So really, what I'm here to propose is just use that. Just use that to think of it again. Instead of thinking, do I love myself? let it go. Now, asking yourself, am I the person I always want to be? Because you could be that person from now on, from this moment forward, from I don't know, anytime, anywhere. It doesn't have to be the Mr. Perfect show up, Mr. Right show up. So, oh, I finally understand the true meaning of love. That is so bull. Guys, you guys are all so lovable. You guys are all so lovable, but it takes you to figure it out. Take you to figure out how, I'm so lovable, but how? Hey, guess what? I'm so goofy, but I love it. I'm so not normal, but I love it. So, anyway, most of people don't. Most of people are being someone because the society wants us to be that way. Because we were brought this way. We were brought up this way. That's why we actually believe there's a standard we can reach so people can love us. No, there's no standard. When it comes to love, there's no standard. It can be anyone, anything, any religions, any color, I don't care. When it comes to love, it doesn't matter what you are. It can be a rat. I can love a rat. No, in matter of fact, I don't like them. But there are people who love them. You can be a cat, it can be a bird, it can be anything. When it comes to love, it doesn't need to have a reason. So all you have to do is, am I the person I always want to be? If not, you know what? Start from the first thing tomorrow. I'm gonna act like one. Because I'm gonna fake it until I make it. And if I don't know how long I have to fake it, guys, let me refresh your memory. 21 days to break a habit. 21 days. When is it gonna slowly replace your command? 3 months. I know. I wish I can tell you 3 days, but it's not. 3 months. Okay? Then you will actually start seeing the effect of that. And then at that moment, you know what? You guys can then all save your money. Don't come and see me anymore. Okay? So anyway, just a little ranting. I just really need to rant it out. As many of you will notice I'm getting a little bit, emotional, but it just really need to get out of my chest. So again, if you like what I'm doing, you can always join me live on my Facebook or go to subscribe my YouTube channel or my website, ruowen.com. Till then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!